Hello? Can you hear me? Welcome. How are you? My name's Francis Walsh. I'm an amateur astronomer. Gonna bring you some science and space news because wouldn't you know there's lots of it going on. Let's get to it, alright? Alright, from the Planetary Society. They say it's a cloudy day on Mars. The Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter made a daily pass around Mars today, returning images of the surface of Mars showing clearly 60% of Mars' atmosphere had clouds filling it. Find out more about Mars weather on planetary.org/blogs/guest blogs/Bill Dunford, etc., etc. Weather report Mars. I'm sure if you go to planetary.org.com/blogs, look for Bill Dunford's blog, and you'll see the article on the weather on Mars today. NASA Solar Dynamics Observatory, little SDO. Of course, always brings us the great videos. There's a video from NASA's SDO showing approximately 3 hours on January 27th, 2013. It's of a beautiful prominence eruption on the surface of the sun. A red glowing looped material is plasma, a hot gas comprised of electrically charged hydrogen and helium. The prominence plasma flows along a tangled and twisted structure of magnetic fields generated by the sun's internal dynamo. An erupting prominence occurs when such a structure becomes unstable and bursts outward, releasing the plasma. Remember, it's electrified. Next, DA-14, the asteroid, coming by February 15th. No, it won't hit us. Hopefully you know that already, but DA-14 will make a pass February 15th, approximately 15 to 17,000 miles away from the surface of the Earth. It's big enough, 120 meters, 360 feet, big enough to create a Tunguska event, yes, if it were to come through the atmosphere of Earth, but the pass, as its orbital track dictates to us now, will miss us by some 17,000 miles, but well within the orbits of the geosynchronous satellites orbiting Earth right now. Cut through the satellites, through that space around Earth, and then, you know how we like the personal space between ourselves and others. That personal space, well, I guess the asteroid DA-14 is invading that personal space, and that's about it. Let's see if there's anything else I missed. There's some anniversaries. And as soon as I found out about the anniversaries, and whenever I found out there were 3 of them, Challenger, Columbia, and Apollo 1, not that there's anything in particular, but just that there's a recurring sequence. First off, my understanding of the universe or what's happening to me is whenever I see things recurring and recurring and recurring, I call them little programs. I call them little programs, and they can be good programs, they can be bad. Actually, the only ones that I really track are the bad programs. Is over and over and over again. Why is this happening badly, poorly? Why is this a bad thing in our life? Well, when we have a week where we're not celebrating but honoring 3 tragedies: the Apollo 1 mission, the Space Shuttle Challenger, and Space Shuttle Columbia missions' loss and failures, we had to remember why are we celebrating all this, or honoring all this at once? Bad programs. But this week is the anniversary of 3 space tragedies. I know this because thanks to Phil Plait, www.slate.com/blogs/bad astronomy. Whenever you hear bad astronomy, you need to thank Phil Plait. So we'll do that. Anyways, thanks to Phil Plait honoring those 3 missions. If you follow Phil's blog, you find out some more cool stuff. He's always putting out lots of links. So that's it. That's a blog spot podcast fart for you. Let's get back to here. See if I can shut it off.